Today is a really big day for Princess Cruises, and I'm going to tell you all about it. We're also going to talk about two announcements from Princess Cruise Line, and one of them has to do with Alaska in 2026, and it's really exciting. Also, Viking Cruise Line has really big news, and I'm going to tell you why Viking Cruise Line is the cruise line to keep your eye on for the future. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Tuesday. It is April 23rd of 2024, and let's start at the very top talking about Viking. You might remember it's been over a month, probably almost 2 months now, that I let you know that Viking was working on filing the papers that they needed to file in order to do an IPO here in the United States. And we have received word on that. They are still moving along with that process, and they are to the point now that they have filed the papers that we know that their stock symbol will be V like Viking, IK, and then they are planning to sell a total of 44 million shares, ranging in price from $21 to $25 per share. Now, 11 million of those shares are going to be offered new, and 33 million shares are going to be sold by people who are existing shareholders at this time. So there is no date set yet for that offering, but we'll keep our eye on it and let you know what we hear about. Now, let me tell you why I think that Viking Cruise Line is going to be a cruise line to really keep our eye on for the foreseeable future. Viking has not been around that long when you really consider how long a lot of the cruise lines have been around. They started in 1997 by a gentleman who just had the idea to do it, and it has grown rapidly from when it started in 1997 to where it is today. So at this point today, they have 90 river boats sailing rivers in several places around the world. Most of them are sailing in Europe, but they sail in a lot of other places as well. And they have several ocean ships as well. So you can sail to a lot of different places on Viking on the oceans as well. They've got a lot of ships that are on order right now. I know of 10 river boats off the top of my head. They've got a strong foothold there on the Nile in Egypt, which is where I'm really interested to go next. But they also, like I said, sail all over the world. And with this IPO, they are going out to raise $1.1 billion. So clearly they have an awful lot of plans. They want to be prepared for even more expansion than they are currently seeing. And so I think that Viking is going to be the cruise line to keep our eye on for a while. It's really interesting as you look at the different river cruise lines. I wouldn't say that Viking is the best at everything there on the river, but at the same time, they advertise the most. They surely have the most ships out of everyone there, and they do an excellent job. There are things about their model that are different than some of the other cruise lines there. So it's just the thing, once again, of finding what fits what you want and will work best for you as to what you should sail on when you go on a river cruise. The next thing that I think is really important, I want to follow up with you. Yesterday, I let you know that there has been an outbreak of gastrointestinal issues on the Sapphire Princess, sailing in the South Pacific right now. The captain on board said that today there are 87 guests who have been sick, and he is going to continue to update that every day. So I appreciate those of you who have shared that with me, so thank you. And then they also had to have a medical evacuation. And so our thoughts and prayers are with everyone there on the Sapphire Princess, their family members, and I hope that everyone gets feeling better soon and that more people don't get sick. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please hit that subscribe button? We really need your support and sure do appreciate you. And also, if you appreciate my updates, will you please give this video a thumbs up? Thank you so very much. Another update I've got for you. Let's talk about Alaska in 2026. I've got a lot to say about Alaska, but today I want to let you know that the really exciting news is the Star Princess is coming to America in 2025. She is going to arrive here November 5th and then start her cruises with paying passengers on November 10th. She will run that Caribbean season, and then for that next summer, instead of her going back to Europe like we're seeing with the Sun Princess, she is going to Alaska. And so to me, this is really, really exciting that they will be able to sail the Star Princess in Alaska, so it opens up. So tell me, even if you have been to Alaska before, now that the Star Princess will be going there in 2026, does that make you want to go again? When maybe you wouldn't have gone again? Do you want to get to go on the Star Princess? Let me know what you think. One thing that came to my mind when I heard about this is the fact that when we were on the Sun Princess, when we just got to be on a few days in March, they were talking about how they very specifically made sure that the Sun and Star Princesses were designed, that their ships have the capacity, the ability to do everything that they need to do, to maneuver, to fit up to the docks, everything to do with that in order to sail in Alaska. So they did not overlook that as they were designing that ship. So I am really excited. I am so excited. We're going to have to try that sometime. Let me know what you think about it, okay? That sounds like a really good idea, doesn't it? I think it does. Now, let's talk about the other big announcement the Princess made today. They announced that they are now having what they are calling the Sanctuary Collection. Now, the Sanctuary Collection, and this is based on everything that I can figure out about this, and I'm really excited to get a little bit more firsthand experience from all of you, but that's going to be a minute, and so let me tell you everything about it. So the Sanctuary Collection, it sounds like, is going to replace what is currently the Signature Collection and the Reserve Collection on the Sun Princess and on the Star Princess. They made that announcement today, April 23rd, and it is going to go into effect. The first sailings that guests are going to experience that new Sanctuary Collection is going to be when the Sun Princess arrives here in the U.S., starting with that October 14th sailing. Alrighty. Now, along with that, they have also announced the things that you're going to get when you are in that Sanctuary Collection. Truthfully, it sounds to me that it's an awful lot, a little bit of change and a lot the same. Okay, so with the Sanctuary Collection, you are going to have exclusive access to the Sanctuary there on the Sun Princess and the Star Princess. We are really used to on Princess that if you want to enjoy the Sanctuary, the first day you get on the ship, you zip up there to the Sanctuary and you try to reserve some time and you pay extra for it. It sounds like that model is completely different now on the new Sun Princess and Star Princess, beginning with the voyage of the Sun Princess there October 14th. Like I said, you're not going to be able to zip up there and reserve the Sanctuary. You're going to have to book a cabin in the Sanctuary Collection. So they are going to have Sanctuary suites, mini suites, and balconies. All right. Now, the other thing that goes with this is you get exclusive access there to the Sanctuary. So you get the loungers and the pool. It's an adults only area, so you have to be 16 and up in order to go there. But it sounds like they're going, so you've always been able to order drinks and food and have a lovely, relaxing time there in a very peaceful, beautiful area. But they are also going to start offering like a sunrise yoga class. They say they're going to have special receptions during sailaways. It sounds like they're offering more in that area for guests that choose to enjoy that. Now, knowing that we've got all of those, what were Signature Collection suites and Reserve Class mini suites and the balconies that are going to be included in that, my guess is they are really hoping that not everyone wants to be in the Sanctuary at the same time, and usually not everyone in the ship wants to do everything at the same time, so hopefully that'll be all right. But another thing that goes with it is if you have booked your Reserve Class mini suite, your Reserve Collection cabin, or your Signature Collection cabin up until today, you are going to still get that. But after, if you book today or later, you are going to have the Premier Package included as part of your booking. So gone will be the thing of saying, you know what, I want to book a Signature Collection suite or a Reserve Class mini suite, but I don't want a package. No, you're going to pay the cruise fare and that Premier Package is going to be included. I hope that makes sense for everyone. And that starts with booking starting today. Okay, and it would seem like it would be just on sailing. Well, I don't know if it's just on sailing starting on October 14th, or if you can book that, it surely must be on a sailing starting on October 14th. And then if you book on short notice and you're going to go, if I get any other clarification on that, I'll let you know. But it would seem if you book those cabins on short notice to go this summer before the ship arrives here in the U.S., it sounds like you would think you would probably get where we stand with it today. Another thing that I think is really cool that goes with that is they are calling it the Sanctuary Dining Room. Right now, you've got the signature dining room on the Sun Princess, and you've got the reserve dining room. So it sounds like maybe they will be combining that so that guests will be able to eat in either dining room based on availability. So we will have to see how that works out on a first-hand basis. The other thing that stood out to me is you get to have priority access to specialty dining reservations. So that's a big deal. If you get on the ship and you haven't been able to get the dining reservation that you want for the specialty dining, it sounds like they're going to be able to help you be able to get the specialty dining reservations that you want. They're going to take really good care of you, pamper you. And I love on the press release thing, it says here that they are going to do everything that they can to make you feel really special because you are really special. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this comes. Let me know if you have a reserve collection mini suite booked. One of our Let's Go family members so very graciously sent me an email already and let me know that she received an email from Princess today, and it said that your cabin has not changed, but the name of your cabin has changed. So instead of being that reserve cabana mini suite, it's now a sanctuary cabana mini suite. So how fun is that? Let me know what you think about that. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? What do you think about including the premier package? Because you know those cruise fares will be higher, right? So let me know what you think about all of that. Let me know. Yeah, I'm excited to hear what you think about the Star Princess in Alaska in 2026. And it will be fun to see what itineraries they choose for the Star Princess in Alaska in 2026. Today is a really special day on the beautiful new Sun Princess. It is the naming day, so April 23rd is the day they scheduled it there in Barcelona. Looks like it was a really pretty day there in Barcelona, but the whole start of festivities was around 8 a.m. local time here for us, and so we tuned in, and it was really fun. They had a couple of MCs who were there stationed up in the dome, and so they invited different crew members to kind of share their take on everything. I really enjoyed how they talked about what is new to the Sun Princess, what they're looking forward to at the Sun Princess. They had festivities that they showed down in the piazza area of the ship there. And then when it came time for the naming ceremony, they transferred us all over to the Princess Arena. Now, if you are new around here, the arena is that kind of theater in the round whole situation that they've got going there on the Sun Princess. They started off, they had a great song and everything, and then they welcomed to the stage John Paget, along with the captain of the ship. They had the godmother for the ship welcomed her. Hannah Waddingham is her name. She's a British actress there, and it was really fun. She did a really good job about what she said and how she did the whole ceremony there of the naming ceremony, and I was really excited to see all that and get to see it from so far away. So I wanted to let you know that she is officially the Sun Princess now, and it will be fun to follow her along as she moves along in becoming the newest ship in Princess's fleet. I know she's already the newest ship in Princess's fleet until we get the Star Princess next year, but it was just really fun to see everything and get to experience it from afar. So I appreciate you all being here with me today. It was really nice to see you. I'll see you all here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.